Hi everybody, welcome to Gunpla TV.
Hey guys.
Brought to you by HobbyLink Japan. This is episode 199.
199.
Now before we talk about 199, let's talk about 198. And in 198 we brought up number 200. So the 200 contest, we announced the details last episode, you remember?
Yes, we did.
I want to rehash them right now so anybody who didn't catch that episode will find
it's
out.
a little on the complicated side, but
Not
I'm sure
really.
you guys are smart enough to figure it out.
That's right. You just go to HobbyLink TV and in there is a new group and it is called
Right hand side.
Gunpla TV Episode 200 Contest Entry. All you need to do there is just leave a comment and I will send you a private message with your entry number.
Yes.
So during episode 200 when we're giving away prizes, we're going to announce the prize and we're going to pull out the winning number and people will find out kind of on the spot what they've won.
It's almost like live winning.
Or live raffle or that kind of thing. So that's what we're going for.
Winning.
Right. So I'm going to leave the group open for a little longer
Yeah, people
now.
are already commenting and doing
Oh yeah,
stuff,
we
aren't
still
they?
have 400 entries so far. So I want to give people
That's
who come
crazy.
later more time.
400.
I know.
400 people.
There's good stuff there, Ryan.
What's going on? There's like 200 episode, 400 people.
Yeah, two per episode. Two per episode.
Sorry,
All right, so let's talk about 199 now.
199.
The one before 200.
I like 199.
It's not a nice.
I
number.
like to buy things that are 199.
Yeah, I'm not paying 200.
Yeah.
I'm paying 199.
199.
But yeah, I like 195.
Yeah, I did.
195 feels better than 199.
When they say 193, that confuses me.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you trying to say?
Then they add tax on it, and it
Yeah.
comes back up to 199.
200 or more than 200.
203.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting out of control.
We're getting.
Okay, so of course, being Gunpla TV, we're going to talk about Gundam,
Yes.
and that involves Todd. So can I go and get him now?
Yeah, let's get Todd.
Okay. All right, we're back.
Back again.
Todd, welcome back. I see you've got your kit built.
Yep, I got my new Kimaris Trooper, and I brought the old Kimaris Trooper also, so that I could do a comparison for you guys.
That's the kind of stuff we do here in Gunpla TV.
That's
Detailed
right.
Comparisons. I've got my Graze Ritter, Carta's Graze Ritter. You can
Carta's
see.
Graze Ritter, your
Right.
first HG
My
Graze.
first HG Graze. I'll talk about it a little more when it's my turn.
Okay.
Before we get into the details of these kits, why don't we talk about what just came in?
New kit time.
New kit time. It's from IBO.
More
It's
IBO.
not like it's something we've never seen before. We've seen this before.
I think I've seen
Very
this kind of recently.
Yeah, but this is of course the 1/100 scale. Why don't you?
All
about
right,
that?
so here we go. Now we've got the 100th scale Barbatos, and this is the 6th form, just like that HG kit. This is also the 6th form. And looking at the pictures here on the side, this of course this does come with the wrench mace,
The
of
wrench
course,
mace.
now in giant form, and it looks like. Excuse me. It looks like this might have some new tricks that the HG kit didn't have, but we'll have to go into that maybe next week once we do the actual review.
I'm still interested to see like just how big the parts are on this one. You want to open that up?
Sure, let's take a look. Now I've already gone ahead and I've already taken all the runners out of their individual plastic bags. So starting off with the A-frame, and of course we've got our stickers here, the usual suspects, the usual foil stickers. It looks like there's a pretty good amount of stickers on here. Although one difference I noticed right away is that HG 6th form kit, I don't remember if I showed it or not, but it came with a bunch of different color versions of that Tekadon symbol.
Yeah.
But with this 100 scale kit, it looks like you only get one option. So,
Okay.
oh well, that's okay, I guess. Not a big deal. Alright, so for the A runner, this is your standard Barbatos runner. We've got the parts for the flat feet on here. So this is the same thing you've seen before. Alright,
Okay.
but in that same first bag, we had the G runner. Now this G runner is going to be all parts for the 6th form here. We've got the soles of the stilettos here and
Okay.
a lot of the different armor parts. We've got the new arm guards here, the new chest.
Yeah.
I noticed right away that on the HG kit, the 1/44th scale kit, that thing that slides on the chest is just a single piece that slides over the original chest piece. But it looks like this 100 scale, it's going to be a multi-piece deal that we're going to have to put together.
Well,
and
however, I do
assemble.
notice the shoulders are just going to be stickers, I guess, not blue
That's
parts for
right.
that.
We did see that here on the sticker sheet. We
Yeah.
got the blue stickers for the shoulders there, but that's actually maybe okay if it's like the if it's like the 144th HG kit, then these shoulders can also be used on a Graze to make the Carta has like the commander type,
Yeah.
but if you want to make the non-commander type Graze, you're going to need to steal these shoulders from the Barbatos.
Okay.
Unless someday maybe they'll make a kit for the standard ground Graze kit, but who knows, that might be not normal retail release. We never know. Alright, so that's G runner here. B, okay, so B, we're getting back to the standard Barbatos parts. We've got the shoulders, of course. If you want to have the original shoulders, we're going to have the original shoulders with this kit again, and the top of the flat feet.
Does it, okay, I was going to say, does it look like you could build the first, what is it, second form and the sixth form in this box?
So far,
we've got the feet parts we need,
we've
and the
got
shoulder
the
parts we
feet
need.
part, we've got the shoulder parts. I'm not sure about the arm though, because the original Barbatos had a bit different arm.
Okay.
So that, I don't know if we'll
find
have
out when
all of
it's
the
all
arm
assembled
parts.
next time.
Right, just like the 144th kit, the new 6th form didn't come with all the parts to make the original arm, so
Yeah.
I'm suspecting that'll be the same. Alright, and so here we have everyone's favorite new weapon.
The wrench
the
mace.
wrench mace. The I'm going to grind you mace.
You see that in action in the last episode? That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool, so I think now it's a lot of people like this weapon just because of that. Alright, so here we are, we're going to get into the frame here.
Okay.
So this is the D runner, and this is the Barbatos, the original Barbatos frame. Now, if you can see it on the camera here, this does say frame 1. So, if you want to buy this kit to try to build that Gujin like we talked about before, that's still not going to work because this is the Barbatos frame 1, so it will not work with your Gujin kit either.
frame 2.
You will need frame 2, so far we've only seen one kit with that frame 2 so far, so
Yeah.
maybe we'll have to wait. Hopefully they'll include it with a different kit at some point that's cheaper, but just have to wait for that. Alright, so we got some more parts more gray parts. We got the teeth for that the wrench mace there and some other parts. Alright. So here on this I-frame, we got some dark color parts. We've got the side skirt. A lot of the parts he steals from steals from some Graze or another.
From everybody else.
From everybody else. And also the chest piece for the 5th form. So it looks like you are going to get the parts to build the 5th form as well as the 6th form in this kit. Alright, so we got some more standard black things. We've got a weapons runner here.
Yeah.
So
Original mace.
The original mace, so that's a good point. The 144th scale kit did not come with the parts to build the original mace, but it looks like the 100 scale kit is. So
Hold on. The 1/100 scale original Barbatos didn't have the mace, did it? A lot of people were really upset because it didn't come with the cool mace that the HG kit had.
Did it not?
Now it looks like you're going to get the mace.
Do
That's
they even
pretty
mention that on the
cool.
box? Well, they do
got a
mention
picture
on the
of it,
box.
yeah?
Yeah, on the box it shows it here.
Oh ho ho, everybody's getting your mace.
Alright, so you finally get your mace, your corncob mace there.
Yeah.
And as I move on to the mountain of runners here. Alright, so we got some more frame parts. These are both frame 1, of course. And your polycaps, standard polycap affair, and the green face.
Yeah.
And that's it for what's in the box besides the usual manual. Alright, so that's the 100th scale Barbatos 6th form kit.
Nice.
Nice indeed. I look forward to building it and showing it to you guys next week. Alright, Syd,
Sweet.
what do you have for
my
us?
box is a little bit bigger.
It's a bit bigger.
It's a bit bigger. I've got the Kimaris, which is just sitting over there.
Kimaris?
This is the original version. that you showed
Right,
in
this
HD
is
form.
the
Yep.
original version here.
Some time ago. Does that mean we're going to get a trooper
Da-da-da-da.
soon? I don't know. It has not been
I
announced.
don't know. Hopefully it's a regular release.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about this because this, unlike I believe the HG version of it, this one comes with the booster unit.
That's true.
Yeah, so let me open this up. All right, here is the Gundam Kimaris. It's not just the normal Kimaris though. It is the booster unit type. So we're gonna find some new stuff in here. So opening up the box, one thing that we wanted to check when we were looking at these new 1/100 IBOs is the frame. You know, we have the IBO frame 1, which came with the original Barbatos. We have IBO frame 2, which came with the rebake, the Guzhien. So which one did we get with the 6th form? We got frame 1. And which one do we get with the Kimaris? We get frame 1. It's just in a different color. So all the frame parts for the Kimaris come to you as frame number 1. So unfortunately, you're not going to be able to use this purple frame on your Guzhien or your rebake. But, you know, I'm sure they're working on something. I have faith in Bandai when it comes to that. And we have new Kimaris parts, of course, in that same color. These are quite large. Definitely big, this mobile suit. So the 1/100 kit is going to be large as well. Like, I mean, look at the size of those parts. They're pretty big. And even the armor parts for the legs, you can see, quite sizable. And I do like all the detail that they placed in here. The panel lines show really well, so if you just do a wash, it will look great. More, same runner, right? Here's the big shoulders on the normal Kimaris. And then, these are going to be chest parts, shoulder parts here. Also looks to be parts of the feet. So there should be another runner here in that color. Yeah, here it is, the F runner. More feet as well. Here's our standard polycab runner. This runner has a bit of everything. Usually the A runner is the runner that will have multiple colors. So I've got my one yellow piece here, and I've got the skirt, it looks to be the skirt armor in here, and the skirt frame here, as well as extra hands, it looks like. And I also have some pastel type mint green.
Mint green color.
Yeah, so
that's a unique color for.
These are going to be for the shoulders, no? These are going to drop into the
those
shoulders.
are stickers on the.
On the HG
kit.
These are the stickers, but we get parts for that, which is actually quite good because the Guzhien on the shoulders, even in 1/100, you had to use stickers. And here is the Kimaris lance.
Wow,
that is long.
Yeah, that's good size.
It's got the handle, so I'll slap this guy together soon enough, and then when we're back in front of the camera here, look, shurikens.
Oh,
I'll show you the Kimaris booster. Let me pull up the manual really quickly, actually, because we haven't looked at the manual. Of course, when you do it, you get to this part and it says you can actually, when you build the backpack, you have options, right? You can just do this one.
Right, that's the standard backpack.
one, but then you can do the larger one, and there's actually several steps involved, and it looks like this big piece that I liked before is part of the backpack. So you will be doing
the booster unit.
Boostering backpack. Looks like it's actually quite a bit of steps here. Slap that on there. So there you go. This guy will be built and shown in a future episode. Alright, there you go. This is the Kimaris Trooper. This is what I'm going to be building
Okay.
next week.
Look forward to seeing it.
That's right. So I'm actually, why don't you hand me the 6th form as well, just so you get it on the table.
Okay.
Yes, don't worry, I'll hand it back to you. I'll keep it nice and safe. So, you've got a new kit and I've got a new kit.
I do.
And we need to talk about them. So
okay.
Why don't you go first?
All right, let's take a look at the new Kimaris Trooper. Okay guys, so here we have the brand new Kimaris Trooper. And because I had already built it previously and shown it previously as well, I brought back my old Kimaris so that I could show you guys the differences between these two kits. So you might be wondering, because they are both the Kimaris, and these do run on the one of those fabled 72 Gundam frames, that they are the same mobile suit, but between the kits, what is the same? To be honest, nothing really. They do share one frame runner that is the same, but that's about it.
Really? Just one?
Just one frame runner. The other frame, I'm pretty sure, thinking back, the second frame runner that came with this kit was unique for this one because it has to use these, there are different frame, leg frames on this kit. So really, everything with this Kimaris Trooper, it's pretty much a brand new kit aside from those frame parts.
Yeah.
All of the armor is different.
Looking at the armor, you realize just how every area is different.
Right, every area is different. And let me show you the backside as well on these two kits so we can get a nice view of the backside there. So yeah, the backside is different too, and we kind of were gaining a little bit of a Gujin rebake style tail
Yeah.
here going on. Now this
Yeah.
there is a trick on this backside, and I will show that to you guys later. And if we can see the sides, kind of just rotate them
go
around
ahead.
here.
There you go.
Da, 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 da. So yeah, these are really two different kits. Of course, the new Kimaris also has another kind of lance type of weapon, but this is completely a different style. Whereas the original Kimaris had your more traditional lance with nice, sharp, pokey end to it. This new one has a questionably sharp end. It's definitely a unique looking
More
weapon.
for bludgeoning.
It's more of a bludgeoning weapon now, I guess. It's really unique for the Gundam universe, I have to say. But well, it's unique, but it's got a interesting look about it.
Yep.
It's got some jets there. Maybe it can shoot something. Maybe
Fly backwards.
fly backwards. He can go forward. He can go back.
All right.
All right. So what else? So also, I guess since I'm showing the weapons first, let me just go ahead and finish off the weapons so that I can unplug these, because this is a very heavy weapon, and as you can tell, he kind of has a bit of a hard time holding it up. So
Yeah.
I want to get this off of him as soon as I can.
I can relate.
All right, maybe I'll just pop that off now. There we go. All right, so let's take a look. So now, this Kimaris, he gains a shield.
Okay.
All right, so it's a kind of a cool looking shield. He's ready to go tanking, I guess. And also,
Oh man.
dun 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 dun,
Dun, dun, dun.
he's got another sword.
It's all hidden
right,
in
so
there.
the polearms is not his only weapon this time.
Yeah.
Now he's got a nice kind of a claymore style sword, and there's a slot on the inside of the shield, so when he's not using it, I can show it easier this way, it just slides right on in.
There you go.
There you go. Smooth as butter. And you can
Nice.
plug that on his arm, or also, might as well show this to you now, the side skirts on this Kimaris trooper have a bit of a utility to them. They
Oh my.
they unplug and kind of give him like an extra set of arms. So, if you wanted, you could plug in that shield somewhere onto here.
That's just getting crazy.
We're getting crazy here. Bandai's going all out with these Iron-Blooded Orphan kits. So that's the shield and the sword and this thing. Now this has kind of another use. I'll show you later once we go to the other form that it can do. But, alright, so as far as the kit goes for itself, the articulation is pretty much the same. I won't go into a full rundown, because you've seen the articulation on these Iron-Blooded Orphan frames many times before. So, but yeah, all of the armor pieces, as mentioned before, they're all different. He gains a new helmet, and I gotta say, I do think I prefer the new headpiece better on this trooper than the original Kimaris.
Yeah, I kind of like it too.
It's got a nice sharp look to it, although I have to mention, originally on the kit there's a big blocky chunk on the back, of course, because they don't want sharp HG kits. Though I cut that off and I shaved it down and I sharpened it up a bit. It gives it a bit of a better look, and it doesn't take so long with your metal files to just file it all off. But let me get into the real meat and potatoes of this kit, and the one that I'm sure everybody's most curious about, and the form that they do show on the box art. So, with this kit, it comes with this the free stand that we sometimes get in kits, and you are going to kind of need this if you want to put it into its kind of, what do we call it?
That's the trooper mode, isn't it?
The trooper mode, that's right.
Trooper
They call
form.
it the trooper form. It kind of looks like a centaur, I guess, in a bit. Alright, so let's take a look at the trooper form, shall we? Alright, so to make the trooper form, you're kind of going to bend the legs forward. Just bend the legs back a bit. And this knee joint can kind of rotate around. So we're going to do that. Also, one thing I should do before, the tail piece is going to need to flip up here.
Okay.
So this tail piece, you can't easily remove it. It's kind of hard jointed into the butt here. There's not just some kind of joint.
Okay.
And also, there's a kind of a little extra tail. Now normally this just flips up here, but once you go into that trooper mode, this is just going to slide down. Like so.
Oh wow, man.
Wow.
That just seals it.
That just seals the deal, doesn't it? Also, the feet, you're going to need to bend the foot up like this. So we're going to bend the legs, put the tail up, and bend the feet up. Okay, so he kind of ends up looking like this, just for now. Now, we need those other legs that kind of are showing. They're not really legs. As we see in the episode, he kind of just floats around,
Yeah,
so they're more jets. Oh, so we are going to, this purple part just opens up like that.
Okay.
And on the underside of this purple part, we have dun, 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 dun,
The jet.
the jets. So you can do that for both legs. Open them up and pull this out. All right, so there we kind of have his front jet legs. All right, and that's about it. He's still missing his hand, but don't worry, I'll put that back on later.
He said it needs to go on the stand, but with that little tail that you pulled out at the beginning, do you think he can stand up without the stand?
Well, you could balance it like that.
Okay.
So he can stand as like this if you want,
Yeah.
but it comes with the free stand.
You gotta use the stand.
So if it's coming with this free stand, you might as well use it. All right, so let me go ahead and put this Kimaris up here. There we go.
Oh
All
yeah,
right.
that's what I remember seeing him like.
There we go.
Floating
Now-
above the ground.
Floating
the
above the
snow.
ground. He's ready for action now.
Go save somebody.
Gotta go save someone. I don't know who. Maybe. Alright, so now this is a pretty heavy weapon, right? And when he's holding it, it's just kind of
Troops.
it kind of droops a bit. So one thing that you can do is, if you can, let's try to get this
Oh.
positioned. So this thing folds out, right? And also the top of here can rotate.
Okay.
So what you can do is use this to provide some extra support for the lance. And
Okay.
it just kind of plugs in, slides right in there. And then let's put the hand back.
Oh, that'll help with the posing.
There you go. Okay, so now you can go crazy with your posing if you want. Oh, if you can get it on there.
Got to work two joints now.
You
not
gotta
just
work
one.
two
Two
joints.
connections.
Ah. There you go. Alright, so I'm just going to leave him like that.
Okay.
I'm going to put his shield back on his arm here. Alright, so the shield just slides in, plugs on. That's really easy to put on shield for this kit. And there you go. Also, one thing I forgot to mention, it does come with a thumbs up hand.
All right.
Alright, but this
Good
is
job,
actually...
everybody.
Good job. Alright, but this is actually, you can use this one to hold the pole,
Oh, the different position?
a different thing. So he's actually
Okay.
kind of holding it like this.
Okay.
But I just think the thumbs up robot looks cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it for the Kimaris Trooper.
Yeah, it looks quite interesting.
It is interesting, Kit.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were making jokes about all the high heels on the kits and the mobile suits from Iron-Blooded Orphans, but I must say some of them also have rather large behinds.
Yeah, this one definitely has a bit of junk in the trunk
It
there.
sure does, but I mean, I've just built the Graze, the Ritter,
Ah.
and this is kind of the opposite. It's almost, well, it's very thin, I would say.
It's a bit thin, it's a bit anorexic looking,
Yeah,
I
so
guess.
I guess my,
It's on the Gundam diet.
that's right, my calorie deficient Graze. I'll be talking about that now.
Okay.
All right, here we are. I've got my first Graze. My first HG Graze. Now I've built the 1/100 Schwalbe, but this is the first HG Graze that I can say that I've put together, and it just happens to be one of the cooler ones. This is Carta's Graze Ritter. Ritter. When you're building this kit, the majority of the frames that you're getting, you look at the D runners here, they're actually listed as just Graze frame, and even the 1/144th Graze for most of the armor. But you're going to get some extra parts thrown in. Here's an F runner, and it's actually listed as Graze Ritter, so they got that on there. So there are some new parts here, and of course they come mostly on the shoulders here. And I guess you can't really call them new because we've seen them before on a recent Gundam, which was not a Graze. But the assembly is the same. As you know, we have to use stickers on the HG kits, and now we found out the 6th form we also have to use 1/100 we have to use stickers. But I think that the stickers, of course, Bandai stickers, they fit perfectly. So if you're careful and you line them up, you won't have a problem. One thing I like about these shoulders is just how maneuverable they are. So if I open this up here, you can see it has the thruster underneath there. So, but I can also, I can pivot this around. So if he's going to change, or she is going to change her direction of flight, I can pivot these shoulders around, and away it goes. And if I want to do, crazy things, it will go all the way around. Total 360 degrees. And one thing I like about that, if they're moving. Hold on, let's get this back together before it falls apart on me again. They do come off easily, but when you want to kind of play with this girl, and you want to pose her, I'll pull out the weapons actually to show you what we got. Got the standard Graze axe, and we got the Graze gun, rifle, however you want to call it. But you do get a sword, and this sword here will drop into her hand. And if you want to try and put it in some cool poses, this will actually kind of move out of the way and allow you to get the arms up there to try and get the poses. Hold on. As long as the hand stays on. This little end of the guard here will prevent you from turning the sword a certain way. So you really need the articulation in the shoulders to get some of the poses you want. So here we go. That's one pose I like that. The head, I probably said this already before, but I think it just looks like Marvin the Martian. They actually used 2 stickers on here. This is one sticker running up here. I should pull this part off. And the sticker cut, of course, is so precise that it leaves that gap there. And this is one sticker that you wrap around, and you fold it over the top and try to meet it in the middle. It can get a little shady, but if you line it up perfectly, it'll work. And then you just plug it on the top there. There you go. Looks like a Sparta. This is Carta. The bad puns. We're full of them here at Gunpla TV. I'll put the hand back together here. New parts include what you're seeing on the side of the legs here, and this actually is entirely new as well. Here, let me pop this off if I can. It's just you put 2 pieces together, and then you have this ball joint, and you put these on here like so, and swivel them around. That's easy enough. I'll drop these back on here. You can see the side skirts are kind of hard to get at, but they do have a hole there. So what I can do is I can actually mount my weapons there. If I choose to, as well as the axe.
Right.
Most likely she'd be
fully armed.
I don't recall seeing her use the axe too much, but this will fold down over top, and there you go. And the articulation, I think Todd showed you Graze articulation before. It's actually quite good in the leg there. You can get it going, bending all the way back.
Right, they're pretty good. Pretty
get the
good
side
for
articulation as well, which is really good. So you can get some cool stances here. Other than that, there's not much to show you here. I mean, I just recently saw this kit in the anime, and well, as cool as it looks, it didn't do so well from what I saw in the last couple of minutes. But I still think it looks great. I'm probably not going to use the rifle too much because I really like the melee weapons she has in the form of the axe and the sword. So there you go. There's Carta's Graze Ritter. All right, there you go. There's Carta's Graze Ritter.
Okay.
Now, did you watch the last episode of Iron-Blooded Orphans?
I did.
Yeah, that was a pretty good episode.
It
I
was.
don't normally get to catch them, but I caught that one. And it occurred to me now that we're sitting here is that we can recreate that final scene from IBO. So I need to make some changes to my Ritter here. In the last episode, if you haven't watched it, Graze Ritter here got its ass handed to it by the sixth form. So basically, she ends up like this. Just pop these off, should be easy. There you go. She ends up like this, pretty much.
That's right.
And then they, lament their positions in life and things like that. And it looks like she's going to be, defeated.
That's right. She's about to get squished by the Barbatos.
Right. And then in comes the trooper for the rescue.
Here comes the trooper. I took off the lance. He won't be able to hold both of them.
Yeah, probably not. So they just kind of...
I'm coming for you.
Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. I really got my ass handed to me by the...
Carta. Oh, Carta.
Yeah.
Don't die.
Yeah.
I'm going to save you.
It was a rather drawn out scene. Hold on, I'll turn this around here so it's facing
There we
the camera.
go. Okay, we gotta show you guys what we're looking at here.
Yeah, this is what happens in the final scene of, what was it, episode 23?
I think it was 23.
And then he just skis off on his legs. He's got 4 legs, but they don't use them. He just skis off across the snow.
Floats around.
And takes her away before she can be totally defeated.
Right.
And then, other stuff happens and you got to tune next week.
That's right, next week. Is she alive? Is she dead?
There you go. All right, there you go. Now, Todd, because I've got like these kind of shoulders, which are new parts to this kit, I actually have some parts to give to you.
No way.
So I have this runner, which is not used on the Graze Ritter, and you can see it has the normal Graze shoulders.
Right, the standard Graze shoulders.
So when you showed your 6th form Barbatos, you had to borrow your Graze shoulders. Well,
right. He needs those shoulders. Wow, just breaking those plastic with your hands. Oh, the humanity. Where are the nippers? Nippers.
There you go. See, you can take those.
Thank you.
And I think the booklet they gave you said that you can color them with a Gundam marker.
Yeah, you can color the Gundam marker. I have an airbrush though, so whatever.
Oh. So there you go. You can now make all forms of your Barbatos and your Graze.
Right.
And you're all set. Now, next time we're in front of the camera showing stuff, you need to have this thing done. Okay. All right. So get that done, and I'll do this, and let's throw it back to Ryan.
All right. Back to Ryan.
Well, thank you, Todd.
Yeah.
It's going hard.
Yeah.
Go hard or go home, as they say.
Yeah.
I think you're probably pretty excited for the high res next week.
Yes, it's coming. It'll be here in a week's time. I'll have it in my hands.
We're going to do it.
We're going to do something. It's either going to be a live build or a live stream. One of the two.
Okay. Something.
Something. We'll announce it once we know more details.
Yes. So comments.
Yep.
First is from Zek0.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I'm from Mexico and now we're working to expand this amazing hobby. Could you give us any advice, please?
Well, there you go. I always tell people if they want to just kind of expand the hobby, is just to kind of get together.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you advertise in blogs and forums and say, we're having a get together, you can get together and build, but people you might not know, you'll get to meet them, but also they'll bring people that you don't know, and all of a sudden you're meeting all these new people and your network kind of expands. So, of course, in the day and age of the internet, you can refer people to things like HobbyLink TV, or you can form your own Mexican-specific group, for example. I think this person's from Mexico, and just put yourself out there. That's all.
Put yourself out there.
Yeah.
But we do ship to Mexico,
of course.
So get your Gundam from us.
Get your Gundam from us, and then show all your friends in Mexico.
Yeah. It's good to see it spreading.
Mm-hmm.
The rash is spreading.
That's not good.
It's a good rash.
If you say so.
Is there a good rash? Probably not. Sorry.
We need some
it's not a rash.
student to answer that question.
Yeah. We have amazing hair growth.
You know what? That's a good name for a band. The Good Rash.
The Good Rash. Copyrighted.
Okay.
Next.
Yeah.
Ahmed Yassin. Not to complain, but give away more 1/44th HG because I don't have much space. Keep the great work. Can't wait for 300. And then 500. I know, my 500. That's like another 400 would be like another 5 years.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah,
If we did it every week, we could probably do it
years.
quicker.
Anyway, this guy says
Sorry.
he wants me to give away HG because he doesn't have enough space. Well, I'll keep that in mind. And next time I'm looking for winners for the MG kits, I will exclude him before I even do the draw. How does that sound?
No, don't be.
Not at all. That's just a douche move.
Yeah. That's
If you
super
win, you
dude.
win. If you don't have space for it, then you can put it somewhere else. I don't judge.
Yeah, we don't all have a lot of space.
Yeah.
We're very sensitive.
This
to
is why
space.
we're giving them out.
Yeah.
We don't
Sid
have
ran out
the
of
space to store them.
If Sid had a garage, you guys wouldn't have nothing.
That's right. Just say thank you for me.
Yeah, if I had a garage, yeah, I'd have a lot. I keep a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
Next, Mini Mad.
Mm-hmm.
As an Irish fellow, I'm curious if St. Paddy's Day celebrated in Japan in any way. Also, what is your drink of choice? Mine is Guinness. I've tried it in a few other countries, but it tastes like urine. Can we say urine on the internet? It doesn't travel well.
St. Patrick's Day, they do celebrate it here in Japan,
Well,
somewhat.
more like at the Irish pubs, isn't it?
The Irish pubs, you'll see lots of foreigners
Yeah.
getting together to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, but Japan does its own thing as well for these kind of holidays. And I'm going to link a YouTube video in here in the description.
Really? Is there some
But
crazy-
basically, they have a parade in Harajuku.
Really?
They close off the street and there's a parade. And it's not like, everybody's waving around four-leaf clovers and stuff. It's like we have like samurai cosplayers with like green on,
Wow.
sword fighting and stuff. And people doing traditional dances with just green obi belt. So I'm like, yeah, we celebrate it, but
You have to
probably
change it
not
to,
like-
to Green Day.
That's right. Green Day. So yeah, I'll throw a link in the description so people can watch the Harajuku celebration St. Patrick's Day.
I can talk
Japanese
about
style.
Guinness
Yeah?
because in Australia I did work at a number of Irish pubs.
Mhm.
I actually had a few Irish chefs, bosses at times.
Mhm.
I like the first pint
Mm.
of Guinness, but I do find the more I drink, it's like a meal.
It's heavy.
Yeah, it's serious going.
Yeah.
So yeah, I prefer to just stick to Scotch.
My drink of choice is rum.
Rum.
Yeah, rum. I drink that all the time.
Yeah.
So
But yeah,
yeah,
so I didn't realize St. Paddy's Day in Japan
yeah.
is
They do stuff. You just gotta be
samurai
in-
themed.
We live in the Inaka, the countryside, so they're not gonna see any kind of St. Patrick's Day celebration. But if you're in Tokyo, down the young areas, yeah, they're doing stuff.
Those young kids these days
Don't have any idea what
celebrating Irish holidays doesn't make any sense.
they're doing. Yeah.
X-Wing 165. No, T65, sorry. Another super entertaining episode. I'm still not a fan of the IBO kits, so I am looking forward to the next MGs and RGs coming later this year.
Mhm.
What do you guys think will be the big kit release of 2016? I would love to win the Strike, as that is my favorite suit design of all time. I have it in RG, MG form, and really want it in PG too.
Ooh, yeah, it's a very popular kit.
Yeah.
So what do we think is going to be the big announcement? Well, other than the high resolution, which is all new, we don't really know.
It's been quiet.
It's been
but
quiet,
in
but you
2
know why?
months.
That's
in 2
exactly
months, there's Shizuoka Hobby
Shizuoka
Shop.
Hobby Show, we will know
We
at
will
least up
know.
until August. August is like their big month, August, December. So we're going to go to the Shizuoka Hobby Show in May, and we will see. They're going to have a new real grade. There's rumors floating around about where it's from. If the rumors prove true, it's going to be, mind-blowing. But of course, it's just rumor right now.
What is the rumor?
The rumor is it's going to be from Gundam Unicorn.
Really?
So
An RG?
an RG from Gundam Unicorn. If you think of the main suits, there's the Unicorn. It
And
transforms.
the Banshee?
Can they do that? Well, they did it with the
They could.
Zeta, so they could probably they
That'd
might
be
be
a
able to
very
do it.
popular.
It would be
Yeah.
really crazy if they can
That would be
engineer.
awesome. Yeah.
But of course, Shinanju, hugely popular master grade, hugely popular HG. Everybody wants to just build it again.
Ooh.
RG, could you imagine an RG version of that?
That'd
Even
be,
that
that
would be big.
huge.
Yeah, even that would be big. And of course, usually they announce some kind of master grade or big scale kit at the Shizuoka Hobby Show for April. So we might see the next master grade version cost something.
They normally announce
So-
a few. So hopefully.
Yeah, they'll have the new RE usually.
Yeah.
So come May, we'll tell you what the new big things
Come
are.
on, Bandai.
Yeah.
Wow us.
Wow, I'm ready to be wowed.
That's all the comments from me, Sid. Do you
Okay.
have some prizes?
I do have some prizes to give out. Oh my goodness. Where'd my piece of paper go? Can't find it. God. I found it.
You found it.
It had slid kind of down behind the box. So here
We
it
don't
is.
often have to cut, but when
Yeah.
we do.
But when we often have to cut, but you don't notice because of our camera work and editing. So here you go, Strike Rouge. A lot of people are really happy
with the
about this.
backpack.
Yeah, the monstrous O20 backpack.
That's a very awesome prize.
So Everything's in there, don't you worry, even the little stand. Now, we had like 272 comments. And the winner goes to...
What's with the 200s? Sorry.
Just 1 week ago. It goes to Instakill. Instakill125 says, can't wait for episode 200.
I know which game Instakill is from. Unreal Tournament.
Really?
No. It's zombies in COD.
Really?
When you get that thing that kills all the zombies.
Nice.
No. Instakill is from World at War. Yeah, when you get the upgrade that you can just kill everything one shot. Anyway, sorry. What did he win?
He won the Strike Rouge.
Nice name.
Congratulations, Instakill125.
125.
I'm gonna be contacting you, and then I will be sending it off to you. Now, normally I would say, oh, we're gonna give away something else too, but next episode is episode 200, and we already have huge amounts of stuff going to give away. So I'm actually gonna take a break right now. I'm not gonna give away an old kit. Next episode we're gonna be giving away new kits, and when we come back and start in our normal routine in episode 201, then I'll have a kit to give away.
So next week we'll probably be doing some kind of live-ish build.
Yeah.
And then maybe the following week.
And the week after that would be 200.
200.
Yeah. So. All right.
Time is fast approaching.
I gotta get it finished. So
Since we've been filming so much.
Ryan, why don't you tell people
all about
our great stuff, because they can't enter to win something.
Sorry. So just a reminder to everyone that we are sponsored and brought to you by HobbyLink Japan, HLJ.com.
Yep.
Please buy your kits and stuff from us. We do appreciate it.
Yeah.
And if you really do want to talk to us or have any questions, we have YouTube, Facebook, Twitter,
Reddit, Tumblr.
Stuff. Yeah. Then we have an Instagram.
We're on the internet.
Yeah, it's this thing, the internet. It just won't stop
evolving,
changing. Damn it. But anyway, just thank you for everyone's support and everyone who watches. You know, we really do appreciate your comments.
Yeah. To those people who have already entered the 200 contest, thank you. Don't leave another comment, because it kind of bumps people up, and I want to make sure I'm not adding additional entries. I don't need to. Also, if you have entered but you have not received a comment from me, then leave another comment in that group, and I will send you a new entry number. Everybody gets one. That's it. Everybody gets one. But I also am able to check and make sure that people aren't doubling up.
Okay.
So there you go. We're going to cut entries off at the end of this week.
Okay.
Just to give us a chance to organize everything. So there you go. I wish everybody good luck. Next time I see you, I'm going to have a high resolution model in front of me. And then after that, we're going to be doing number 200.
The big 200.
The big 200. See you, everybody.
See you guys.
It's a little heavy in the back end.
He's got a little bit of junk in the trunk.
We've been talking about IBO and the high heels. A large back end, I find.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of junk in the trunk.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's a bit of a